Okay, this is just a little cut through in Virginia, a little one-lane road that leads, it's about 2 miles long. It leads from one country road to a highway out here. But I just wanted to give a quick demonstration on how well the Africa Twin Adventure Sports handles. You can see here it's got this, I don't know if you can see it on video, but it's about half asphalt and half gravel. And I want to give it mostly a demonstration on gravel, how well it handles the gravel if you're careful, and how well the suspension handles this sort of really cracked up and nasty asphalt, patchy and potholed. But I I'm not going to go crazy or anything, but if you come across gravel and you're a new rider, don't freak out. You know, keep a little throttle on, keep the weight off the front wheel if you can. Don't use your handlebars, you know, don't make any jerky motions, but just take it easy and you're going to do fine. This is an Africa Twin with the stock tires, the Dunlops, the 610s, and they're at, you know, they're 9010s, and it's at spec pressure, which is pretty high. It's 33 up front and 41 in the back, but so nothing changed, just your basic Africa Twin off the floor, and well, with my add-ons and whatnot, but for all intents and purposes, suspension, wheels, stock. And we're going to see how well she handles this little lane. Again, it's about a quarter asphalt, then a mile of gravel, and then another quarter mile of asphalt, and about 2 miles, or a half mile each, and about 2 miles total, I think. So anyway, just be careful on gravel. I'm going to try to ride over actually some of the deeper parts too. Obviously, if you're in gravel, you want to stay, if you can, in that tire trail of the cars, because that's mostly dirt. And on dirt, you've got a better stability. On the problem comes with the deep gravel. It can sometimes get tricky. You know, the deeper it is, the trickier it can get. But if you're careful, keep your bike pointed forward, you're going to be fine. If you're really slamming it, you know, before you're doing that, you should be doing some training anyway, but you're going to be turning actually a lot by getting sideways with the rear tire, locking it up and sliding into the turn. But we're not going to do any of that today. We're just going to have I'm just doing a short demonstration on how well the Africa Twin Adventure Force handles your basic gravel. If you find yourself on gravel, don't freak out and just ride. All right, man. Let's have some fun on a beautiful Virginia afternoon. Let's see here. So why don't we just go ahead and put it in gravel mode? Why not? And we'll just go on and take off. I really love the suspension on this bike, man. It handles all these bumps just so easily. It's like nothing for the bike. I do have to be careful here. I've only been down this road once before in both ways, and I did come across a couple of cars. So there's room for a car and a bike, but it can be sketchy. So I'm going to take it easy. I'm not going to go crazy. I don't know the road real well. Hopefully you can hear me. But it handles these, you know, this crazy bumpy crap just perfectly fine. So smooth. And of course on the gravel, even with the stock tires, it handles it pretty well. We're just going to take it easy. Just out for a ride in the afternoon. The patchy part of this road is almost worse than the gravel. But it just goes right over it, no problem, man. Gotta love the suspension on this bike. And we do get some rain the last couple of days. I want to watch out for puddles and whatnot. Usually I'm watching out for cars. There's not a lot of room. And I'm blind here on this blind corner, so here we go. Alright, yep, some evidence of that rain we've been getting. Flies over these bumps, man. These are pretty serious bumps. on your after the twin and you find yourself on some gravel, just don't freak out. Alright, here's where the gravel begins, and we're just going to take it easy. And for the most part, you would want to stay missing the potholes, you know, and the tire lane of the cars. It gets you on the solid ground. But if you're careful, you can move around. Now the sun's kind of blinding me quite a bit here. I'm going to put a little bit more throttle on. Downhill is kind of the funkiest part, you know. Going downhill and you got to turn, you got to be really careful. Slow yourself down. Use your back brake only. You don't need any front brake on this stuff. And I am blind in some of these turns, so I gotta actually watch what I'm doing here. But she's just smooth as silk, man. Right now I'm basically on dirt. That's not a problem. But I'll go ahead and ride here in the gravel. Show you that as long as you keep it some in a straight line. Now we got a little turn here, just not sure what's going on. Let's slow down and come on around this guy here. Which handles it just fine. And I'm even riding in some of the deeper part of the gravel here just to demonstrate that. As long as you keep in a straight line and you like, you know, you don't get the handles a death grip, man. Just be lining the handles. And again, I'm not really familiar with the twist. I'm gonna put a little. You hear the back tire actually spin there a little bit. Very carefully, I can't really see what I'm doing that side. But as you can see, just nice and smooth, you know? I'm not doing anything crazy, just riding the bike. Nice and easy. Alright, I think we're going to hit the asphalt up here again in a minute. Alright, we'll just go ahead and turn around and do it again. Just to show you. The beautiful vineyard over here. The setting sun. Okay, now we're going to go the other way. And this time the sun won't be in my eyes, so maybe it'll be a little bit easier. Again, I've only been down this road once before, back and forth each direction. But again, just a short demonstration that if you're just riding carefully, you're not doing anything crazy, this bike stock with the stock tires, stock pressure, is going to be fine on gravel as long as you don't freak out. And light touch on the handlebars, keep them going straight, keep the front wheel on moving in the straight line as much as possible. Don't let it dig into the gravel. Keep it loaded if you can, so you keep some weight off that rear tire. All right, let's go. Enough talk. And a car just passed by while I was taking a break there, so again, I do have to be careful of passing some cars on this one-lane road here. So again, just a casual ride on a back road in Virginia, on a one-lane back road with some gravel. And there's no gravel, so it's got some potholes too. You got to watch out for. I got to watch out for. Mostly some sills, making sure nothing's coming over. And for this ride, I'm staying seated. You can, if you're starting to get crazy, you can definitely put some, or stand up a little bit. But and see, I'm riding here in the main part of the gravel, and it's just not a problem. Just to demonstrate. Normally I would try to keep it in the trail, but again, I gotta watch out for these real washboardy here. But the bike, the suspension handles it just perfectly fine. Really nice, actually. Going crazy, just riding the bike. Nice light touch. And corner coming up, let's see. So casual ride on the gravel, mindful of other cars. See, I'm right here in the deep part of the gravel, man. It's just not a problem. I'm gonna ride all the way up in this center portion here. No problems, man. The bike is just made for this sort of thing. Even with the stock tires, you're not going to have any problems on this bike. Up here we got a mansion that's probably been sitting here for our big house for 200 years. I don't know if you can see that there. This beautiful Virginia countryside. And we're now back on the patchy asphalt. A nasty pothole patchy asphalt. Suspension on this bike, man. It just handles all the bumps without any problems. Just comfortable as hell. I mean, like I said, this is what this bike is made for. It's made to just take it off the road and go anywhere. Even with the stock tires, as long as it's dry, you're going to be in good shape. You know, practice your skills and whatnot. And I'm by no stretch of the imagination an expert, man. I'm not like an expert dirt rider or something. But I know my way around, and been riding bikes for a long time, and mostly I just want to show what this bike is about, you know. It's not about my skills, but about what you can do on a bike like this, made for this sort of stuff. I mean, bang, 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 no problem, you know.